Folks, I can't believe this. I am counting 3 York Regional Police cruisers. Oh, wow.
There's no jobs here, and I'm struggling. I'm 27 years old, and I deserve to feed my family.
Folks, you're not going to believe this. I am banned from all Tim Hortons stores in Canada for life. David Menzies for Rebel News here on a sidewalk outside of an Aurora, Ontario Tim Hortons. And folks, I stress, I am on a sidewalk, a public sidewalk. And I have to stay here because if I venture even into the parking lot, the owner of this franchise is going to call York Regional Police. Now, what would I be charged with? Well, officially, it's trespassing. Unofficially, it's for asking impolite questions, for calling out Tim Hortons in a whopper of a lie. You see, several days ago, Tim Hortons made a big media splash. Hey, we're going back to hiring Canadian citizens, which would be great news if it weren't fake news, because we did a little digging, and there right now is about 90 job postings under the Temporary Foreign Workers Program, in which Tim Hortons is excluding Canadian citizens from these jobs and hiring non-citizens instead. It's kind of ironic, isn't it, folks? Tim Hortons loves selling its wares to Canadians, but when it comes to hiring Canadians, nah, they're not really into you all that much. Now, you may recall my cameraman Lincoln J and I were here last Friday at this particular Aurora Tim Hortons. We were doing streeters of customers. We wanted to know what they think of Tim Hortons giving the bums rush to Canadian citizens. You know, with the exception of 2 decrepit carny Karens, everybody didn't like that policy. Here, check out the video evidence.
It was an interesting loophole that the government opened up that Tim Hortons definitely exploited.
To be honest, I'm kind of looking forward to Dunkin' Donuts coming.
Canadians genuinely don't have anywhere to work now, and prices keep going up.
Maybe it's dealing with the immigrant is easier.
I feel like it's unfair because if they're trying to serve Canadians, I feel like they should be hiring them as well so they could benefit everybody.
You take pictures, I'll have you in court.
Oh,
Get the away from me.
what would the charge be, ma'am? You interrupted me.
Get lost, you pig.
You know, I'm angry because I feel like you're voted down to Trump's crew that came up here from the States that caused more fucking shit.
Why? Because we have a problem with temporary
Get
foreign workers?
away from me.
You've been asked to leave.
Who are you, sir?
Please leave. I'm the owner of the franchise.
Oh, why are you hiring temporary foreign workers?
Please leave or I'm calling the police.
Why?
Please leave. Get out of our drive-thru.
Tim Hortons is used to getting its way, at least in the mainstream media. Tim Hortons is one of the biggest advertisers in Canada, so the unspoken arrangement, the quid pro quo, if you will, is that the mainstream media will write glowing stories about Tim Hortons, and in return, they will receive several thousand, maybe even millions of dollars in advertising. You see how it works between Timmy's and the trained seals and the MSM? Tim Hortons on Monday sent us a legal letter, and basically, here's the skinny. For me, practicing unauthorized and unapproved journalism, I am now banned for life from visiting any Tim Hortons in Canada. I swear to God, I'm not making this up. Here, I'll read you an excerpt from that legal letter. Quote, David Menzies, due to past behavior, is not, for any reason, permitted access to the premises, including parking lots, landscaped areas, and drive-thrus of any Tim Hortons restaurant in Canada, any and all manufacturing and distribution facilities owned or operated by TDL across Canada, and the Tim Hortons offices in Montreal, Calgary, and Toronto, end quote. And that was signed by Mr. Tim Bit. Well, I made up that part. It's just that I can't make out the signature. It really does look like Tim Bit to me. Well, folks, what are the odds? I bumped into Adrian. I saw him here last Friday. I explained to him off camera that because of my impolite report of Tim Hortons, I am now banned for life at every Tim Hortons in Canada. Adrian, what do you think? Is that a just punishment or a bit of overreach on behalf of Timmy's?
I think it's a little too much. Maybe a bit of an overstep, you know? I think what would be reasonable is maybe like a temporary ban from this location, but not nationwide and not permanently.
Yes.
You know?
And one last thing, I understand our presence here, the school sent an email out to all parents of students noting that Rebel News was, in the parking lot of the Tim Hortons. What's their problem?
I don't know, to be honest with you. I'm not too sure. All I know is they sent the email out, and that's about it.
We caught Tim Hortons in a whopper of a lie. They said several days ago they're hiring Canadians again, but they're not. They're still exploiting the temporary foreign worker program. And now they're getting belligerent. Earlier today, they called the cops on my colleague just for showing up on a sidewalk reporting about this scam. Unbelievable. You know what, folks? We want you to wear your anger literally on your shirt sleeves. Please go to boycotttims.ca. That's boycotttims.ca. We have some limited edition merchandise regarding Tim Hortons. And guess what? We got a special deal for you. When you get onto that website, use the code HIRECANADIANS. That's Hire Canadians, and you will get a 10% discount. But hurry, this offer ends on June 30th. And you know this business about being banned for life? I swear, folks, I'm having deja vu back to the late 80s. Do you remember when heel wrestling referee in the WWF, as it was known at the time, Danny Davis, was indeed suspended for life?
Referee Danny Davis is suspended for life!
Yeah, so that's right. You are now looking at the fast food version of referee Danny Davis. I am now suspended for life from all Canadian Tim Hortons. It's unbelievable. Really. What cruel punishment. You mean I can no longer purchase an edible that tastes like a rancid piece of cardboard? You mean I can't gaze upon the bakery display case and see all the insects overrunning the baked goods? Oh, the humanity.
Appreciate it so much, huh?
Do you know, sir, I am now banned from every Tim Hortons in Canada. If I set foot on the property, they will arrest me. What do you think about that?
I think they're guilty of something. Absolutely, if they're doing that.
Oh, wow.
I'm out. I'll support it, and I'm off to the
What's your name, sir?
My name is Eric.
Eric.
Yeah.
Wow, how do you like that, folks? We have made a convert. Eric was in the drive-thru. I explained our plight. He canceled his order, and now I assume he's going to a restaurant that is way more deserving of his patronage. Thank you so much, Eric, and please sign our petition.
I better go because traffic's coming upon me.
You got it.
Okay.
Take care. Thank you, my friend.
I'm struggling. I'm a young Canadian. My name's Mark. I live in Aurora.
Yeah.
And I'm struggling. I'm sick and tired of the way the country is operating for young Canadians like myself. And I support Peter Poilievre for all of the things that he's saying.
Hey, folks, before I go any further, can you do me a favor? Go to boycotttims.ca. Please sign our petition against Tim Hortons. And while you're there, buy some of our Tim Hortons merch. Well, I guess it's anti-Tim Hortons merch. Only available until June 30th. Folks, I can't believe this. I am counting 3 York Regional Police cruisers, 2 SUVs, one's a pickup truck. That means that's a supervisor. These timwits have called the cops on us. This is unbelievable. I'm on a public sidewalk. This is the King's Highway. And you're telling me in a record crime wave in York Region, 3 police cruisers show up to a Tim Hortons? You know what the charge should be? Misusing 911. This is unbelievable. We're going to wait them out. We're going to see if they approach us, and we're going to see what they're going to say and how long they're going to hang around here?
I think there's bigger things to worry about than you on a sidewalk, you know?
Okay, then.
There is a lot going on, and, you know, like I said, they got more things to worry about rather than you just being here.
Folks, I have never seen such a wasteful use of police resources. Those cops were here for more than an hour. What the hell were they talking about with the Tim Hortons management? I can imagine the conversation. Sir, you called 911? Yes, that's right. What's the nature of the complaint? Oh, Rebel News is here. Where? Oh, on yonder sidewalk. And can you arrest them? No. And that's it. But no, they ragged the puck, to use a hockey analogy, for 1 hour. What the hell were they talking about? And during that hour, how many real crimes were being committed in York Region? Oh, and folks, I'd be remiss if I didn't tell you, as they were packing up to leave, it was a very, very slow withdrawal. In fact, for a while, Lincoln and I thought they're going to wait us out. They're not going to leave until we leave. Hey, we have the time. But get a load of this. The supervisor, the guy in the Ford F-150 pickup truck, he went across the street and he parked it right next to my truck. They know my truck. They know my license plate number. Was it a coincidence? I mean, there was literally acres of parking spaces, but he parked right beside my truck. You know what I think? I think that's intimidation tactics. So in any event, I'm banned from Tim Hortons for life. What else am I banned from? Am I banned from, I don't know, going on a scenic drive in Kapuskasing during a wintertime blizzard? Am I banned from attending a Yoko Ono concert? Oh, the humanity yet again. But don't worry, Tims, I'm going to abide by the ban. You think I'm champing at the bit to get into your filthy restaurants and consume your garbage cuisine, especially if you're going to threaten to arrest me for trespass? No thanks. You don't have to worry about that.
Personally, I think they need to focus more on Canadians, not from foreigners coming in and taking our work.
Yes.
That's my issue. I have nothing against multicultures, Indian, Pakistani, I'm a multicultural guy myself, but I'm against them coming into Canada and taking away Canadians from the workplace, and you know, that's my issue, and that's all I got to say on that.
Why don't you go into that store and see if they are hiring, see if they'll give you an application, and because this is one of the stores.
I'll do you better.
Yes.
I've already done that a few days ago, and they won't hire anyone. I've tried it.
Unbelievable.
God bless.
Good luck, Mark. But don't worry, Tim Hortons. I'll stay out of your filthy restaurants. I'll refrain from chomping down on your garbage cuisine. And besides, there's about 700 new Dunkin' Donuts coming to Canada in the months ahead. Oh, I cannot wait for that. Tim Hortons is run by bullies. We called them out on a lie. We caught them with their pants down. We know for a fact they are still taking advantage of the temporary foreign worker program. And what did they do? Show contrition? Issue a mea culpa? No, they decided to become bullies. They decided to issue a trespass notice for telling the truth. Unbelievable. This is Banana Republic garbage. And for all you folks still patronizing this chain, I don't know why you continue to do so. For Rebel News, I'm David the Menzoid Menzies.